My name is Zara, and this is the story of a night that changed everything for me. Not with fireworks, not with a kiss, not even with a vow, but with a question. A question whispered so softly that it might have gone unnoticed. But it didn't. It landed gently inside me and took root. The night was warm and the air smelled faintly of roses. The door closed gently behind me as I stepped into what would now be called our room. The walls were strung with golden fairy lights, flickering softly like stars trapped in a jar. The bed was covered with white silk sheets, and rose petals were scattered like quiet confetti from a celebration I hadn't fully processed yet. Everything was beautiful, like a dream someone had carefully arranged for me. Yet, I didn't feel like a bride. Not entirely. I felt like a traveler in a new country, carrying an unfamiliar passport. My hands trembled slightly. The bridal bangles jingled as I sat down on the edge of the bed. Their soft clinking was the only sound in the room, echoing my nervous heartbeat. My mind replayed the day, the rituals, the laughter, the chaos, the 100 hands adjusting my dress, fixing my hair, offering blessings, and taking photos. It had all happened so fast, like a whirlwind. And now silence. Then the door creaked. Our eyes walked in slowly, his footsteps quiet against the wooden floor. He didn't look like a man coming to claim something. He looked like a man entering a sacred space, carefully, reverently. He wore a simple white shirt with the sleeves rolled to his elbows. His hair was slightly tousled. He looked calm but not cold, gentle but not nervous. He looked real, and something about that made me breathe a little easier. He looked at me for a moment, not like he was inspecting me, but like he was seeing me. Then he glanced down, then back up, then quietly walked forward, but stopped a few feet away from the bed. And then he did something unexpected. He sat down on the floor, not casually, not playfully, but with purpose, as if to say, I am here, but I won't move faster than you're ready for. Startled me, softened me. I looked at him properly, maybe for the first time. He wasn't here to perform. He wasn't here to overwhelm me with words or gestures. He was here to be present. A few moments passed. Neither of us spoke. The silence between us wasn't heavy. It felt like a warm blanket. Then, finally, he spoke. But not with a joke or a flirt or even a hello. He asked, "Are you happy?" That's all. 3 words. But they hit me like a wave. 'Cause no one had asked me that. Not during the wedding preparations. Not during the endless guest meetings. Not during the ceremonies. Not during the ride to my new home. Are you happy? Not are you okay? Not are you nervous? Not are you ready? But truly, are you happy? I blinked. I swallowed. I felt a strange tightening in my chest. 'Cause I didn't know. And so honestly I said, I don't know. He nodded slowly, as if that answer made perfect sense. And then he said words that I would carry for years. That's okay. We'll find happiness together. Slowly, gently, one day at a time. He didn't say it like a line from a book. He said it like someone who meant it. Then he stood up, walked over to the small couch near the window, took an extra pillow and blanket and placed them gently there. He turned to me, smiled softly, and said, "Tonight is not about expectations. It's about peace. Rest well." And then he turned off the lights. The room fell into a soft darkness, only lit by the glow of the fairy lights. I lay down, staring at the ceiling, and for the first time that day, I exhaled. That night, I didn't sleep much. Not because I was scared, but because something had shifted inside me. This wasn't a beginning built on pressure or performance. It was a beginning built on presence and respect. In the days that followed, our eyes didn't try to win me over with grand gestures. He made tea for me in the mornings. He asked me what books I liked. He shared awkward stories from his school life. He let me be quiet when I needed to. And day by day, something bloomed. Laughter came first, then comfort, then a strange kind of trust. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't poetic. It was real. One evening, weeks later, we were walking barefoot on the rooftop. The sky above us was scattered with stars. He reached for my hand, not like a demand, but like a question, and I gave it. We stood in silence, feeling the night air around us. Then I looked up at him. "You asked me something on our wedding night," I said. He smiled. "Yes, I remember." I took a breath, a long one, a free one, and said, "I want to answer it now." He looked at me, those same calm eyes waiting. I said, "Yes, I'm happy. With you. I'm deeply happy." He didn't say a word. He just pulled me into his arms. Not with urgency, but with warmth. Not to possess, but to belong. And in that embrace, under 1,000 stars, I knew love doesn't always arrive like lightning. Sometimes it arrives like a question. Soft, steady, sacred. Are you happy? And everything changes. This story touched your heart. Take a quiet moment tonight. Look at someone you care about, a friend, a parent, a partner, and ask them the same question. Are you happy? You might be surprised by what you hear, 'cause sometimes one gentle question is all it takes to open a heart. Crescent moon sparkles. Backhand index pointing right. If you felt something today, don't keep it inside. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that speak to your soul. And remember, love doesn't always arrive with noise. Sometimes it walks in quietly.